What is going on today, guys? Gear Jammer here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2 for another episode of Will It Drift. And today we are using the 1997 Land Rover Defender 90. And I chose this because it actually looked like it had some potential. Because one, it'll actually try to maintain a drift, but the little 4-liter V8 just does not have enough for it. On top of the fact that it's all-wheel or 4-wheel drive. I try for, a little bit to get it to drift. Not long. I quickly go in to make a few small upgrades. Not a whole lot in this one. Because I see the potential. I can see that it just needs a little bit more power. And maybe the ability to handle that power a little bit better. Such as tires, suspension, and brakes. But as you can see, I quickly gave up on trying to drift it. And yes, it's another low-powered vehicle that would never drift in stock form unless you were at 100 miles an hour and somehow managed to get the front wheels to keep pulling with the back wheels locked. But in an upcoming episode, there will be some high-powered off-roaders, such as the Porsche. But as you can see, I quickly come back to the hub, and we go into making some minor upgrades. Now, we come back to the garage twice. This time, all we do is conversions. Swap out the 4-liter V8 for a 6.2-liter V8. Then we rear-wheel drive convert it and twin turbo it. And go out and test. And this is one of those vehicles I wanted in a wheel spin. I didn't spend any money on it when I got it. And I said, you know what? Let's see what we can do. Oh, I forgot. Race tires, obviously. And now we go out and do a test run. See how it comes out. Which, it will surprise you. It surprised me. As you can see, we're on our way out of the garage. All the menus. We're out. And instantly, night and day difference with just 3 changes. And it's a little bit on the tail happy side. But I'm not happy. It's got the control, but I want to be able to easily initiate a drift off of the brakes. But I'm not just going to drive straight back to the garage. I'm going to drift my way back to the garage. And like I said, I didn't do a whole lot to this time. It's not some wild and crazy 1,000 horsepower build. Honestly, all I did was throw on this in the 6.8 liter or the 6.2 liter V8 and twin turbos. And of course, I banked my skill chain. I want another wheel spin. But I go back in,
Hey, don't be shy.
upgrades, custom upgrade, straight to platform and handling. Max the brakes, max the suspension, weight reduce it. Do not want Storm Island suspension. I'm not off-roading it, I am drifting it. Throw on the anti-roll bars. Was wondering why it wasn't going back saying installed. I skip over the roll cage, not caring whether it's going to lower or raise it. Now we add wider tires. Check to make sure I added race tires. 305s square. And now, just a little bit of tuning. Obviously, lower the tire pressure for more grip when the tires heat up. Don't mess with the gearbox. 1.5 degrees camber, front and rear. Drop it all the way down, and then we adjust the brakes. Obviously, 100% for the brake balance, 150% for the brake pressure. Apply setup, and now, yeah, it looks alright with that, but I want my own paint job. I look at the manufacturer colors, not happy. I go with black. I look at maybe changing the rim color, and I'm like, nah. Well, partially because you can't change stock rim color. But honestly, I kind of like the way these rims look on this. It makes them pop. Obviously, got to wait for it to save the design. Back out to the free roam. Slowly back out to free roam. And now we drift it. And in all honesty, if you want one of them vehicles, nobody's going to expect it to drift. Yes, I just smashed into another flipping car. It got in my way. But anyways, if you want a drifter that nobody thinks is going to be able to drift, they're going to sit there and say, oh, it'll never get sideways. It's all-wheel drive. Do this exact build. You will see why. Grab the brakes across the median and just let it be tail happy. With just a little bit of work, this becomes a very tail happy monster. And I mean very, very tail happy. Without traction control, this thing just wants to spin them tires up and go sideways with a lot of smoke, which is fun. Like I said, it's one of those that if you're just going out and drifting with friends, it will troll them all day long. Now with this, I do drift with a few buddies every once in a while. I actually spend a lot more time playing GTA, but I honestly want to get them down here and troll them with this, because they're going to think it's an off-roader. I want to do a king, and I'm going to sit and they're going, no, I want to drift, but I want to refine a little bit before that. Probably take a little bit of a half a degree of camber out of the rears and add a half in the front, just to make the rear tires lose a little bit more grip and the fronts hold a little bit more. But it drifts really, really well. Like I said, this will be a troll build for anybody that builds it for drift. I don't even know what car that was, but it got in my way again. And this is why I need to refine it a little bit. I want to get it to where it doesn't spin out so easy. I want just that little bit more control. Because it's got control, it's got the power and the torque. But I want a little bit better control out of it. I might throw the all-wheel drive gearbox back in and upgrade it, and then adjust the diffs so that the front wheels are only pulling 3%. Just enough to give it that little bit of front end grip where it'll pull it towards where the front tires are pulling and keep the back end from coming all the way around. I don't want a ton of power going to the front. I would prefer none, but if need be to get it to control a little bit better, I will throw the all-wheel drive back in. Tree. But I can honestly say I am very, very happy with the setup. I just need a little bit of tune. I'm quite sure within the tune I can get it perfect. And we're starting on the last loop around. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this in your inbox every day, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tell me in the comment section what you thought down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.